Hi, and welcome back to another vlog. I think vlog-ish, I don't know. It's kind of get some things done with me. We're gonna do schoolwork. We need to clean out our homeschool room because we have built-ins coming tomorrow. It's finally the day. So we need to make sure they can get in and do everything they need to do. And then maybe some other things. I have a list of a few things. It'll just depend on how long everything takes. But that's kind of the goal. Those are the two main things: schoolwork, clean out the homeschool room, and then we'll see after that. Our bathrooms are done. I haven't built shelves for them, but everything else, like the important things, are done, right? So I'll show you those. And I'm gonna go eat breakfast right now, do schoolwork, and then we'll clean out the homeschool room. And yeah, we'll see from there. Content right now is a little bit spotty just because everything is kind of crazy. We're leaving in 3 weeks and trying to get everything done. We've had house projects, we have packing to do. So I'll try to get stuff up, but right now it's just kind of, everything's just all over the place. Trying not to panic with all the things that we still need to do, and some stuff that can't be done till like right before we go to Africa. So it's just a little bit frazzled, but that's kind of the goal for today. So you can come along and join us for our fun homeschool and just do some things around the house day. You're trying to be Alfred the Great?
Yes, I have a beard.
I'm glad that you could grow that goatee. That was really good of you.
It's Alfred the Great.
You grew it so quickly too.
Mom, it's Alfred the Great Pharaoh.
Yep, and then William the Conqueror. Not a wise leader.
Ah, stop it!
So if you're wondering at the moment, this is a new table. If you've seen, this isn't the table we normally use. Here's the table we normally use. So this table is going into our homeschool room after we get the built-ins, but we'll take the leaf out because I think it's too big to go back there otherwise. And the homeschool room table is going to go downstairs because it's a smaller table and it's older. And well, this one's pretty old too, but that one, we didn't want to get rid of it, and we figured we could use it for like puzzles and stuff. So this one will go to the homeschool room, and this one got delivered last week. So we have two tables going on right now because we don't have a place for this one to go until the built-ins are here. So we are sitting at this one, but we still have the other one up here. So something else about this table I forgot to mention is it is almost a foot longer than this table, which is why we got a new table. This one fits our family okay, but we're like pretty tight, like squishy. And this one, we have a lot more room, you know, just adding that extra foot. It was either like add an extra foot or like an extra 3 feet, which was gonna be too big for this space. And so we just got this one. This one has a leaf in it too. So the leaf is out, right, like it's up. So it's extended all the way. It's a butterfly leaf, so it folds down underneath and stores under the table, whereas this one has to be like taken out and stored somewhere else. So anyway, so far so good, I guess. I like the more like rustic tables, but they're also sometimes harder to clean.
They smell bad.
They just smell bad. That's what my kids say, they smell bad. It's because it's a new table. It just has that wood smell to it, and they're not used to it. But so far, we are liking it.
I haven't noticed anything wrong with the smell.
Okay.
There's nothing different about it.
There's something different about it?
There's nothing different about it except for the smell.
It's longer.
It doesn't feel, because Locke still crowds up.
The toddler still crowds next to all the kids, so it doesn't feel bigger. It is bigger. So I have liked that. And then also her little booster seat on this table, it has a ledge, so you can't like push her under very well. And this one doesn't have the ledge, so her little legs aren't all squished up underneath. So that's nice for her as well. Okay, so here is this room. We already sold the filing cabinet that was over here. And so all those files are just downstairs on the bed in our guest room. And so I need to move the stuff on this bookcase. We've been trying to sell this, but it hasn't sold yet. All the books are in our front office. So I think I'm just gonna move the bookcase to the front office and then we'll decide what to do with it. So this table will have to take the legs off to take it downstairs and use it, like I said, as like a table for puzzles and stuff. We'll put all the stuff on top of it downstairs. Most likely we might leave some of the laptops or computers up here in the office, in the front office. And then chairs, I think we can just move those out of the way enough. We're gonna leave the piano in here. This is where it's gonna stay, and the built-ins go this way anyways, and then on this wall. And so this wall doesn't have anything happening to it except in this corner. But then all my kids' piano stuff is over here. So we need to move all this as well. So that's what I'm going to do, is try to get all this stuff cleared out just so tomorrow they can come in and have space to do what they need to do. And also, before I forget to show you, our bathrooms are done. Well, mostly, you know, all the, like I said, all the important stuff is done. So we have sinks, so we changed the lights. It's kind of hard to see. And then got new mirrors and new pedestal sinks. There was pedestal sinks in here before, but I got square ones. I like the square one better because it has more room right here. The round one, the soap always got tipped off because there just wasn't a really good place to put it. So anyway, we did that. We had someone else do the tile. It used to have like a laminate floor in here, and all the other bathroom flooded at one point. So there was water damage underneath the toilet and stuff. But sorry, my toddler has a balloon right here, if you can hear. Hey, can you take it back downstairs? Yeah. So then our flooring right here, we have like a T-mold that we've gotten with the flooring so that it just connects and is pretty seamless going out to our new floors. And then new toilets. I did get new trash cans because we had like clear ones in here. I just got black because that was kind of what I was going for, was black and white. And then the darker grout. I wanted it maybe a smidge darker, but this is growing on me and it's fine. I really like dark grout. And then we already had the toilet paper things. I think those are from Amazon. And then I got new toilet paper holder thing, whatever those are called. That holds toilet paper too, but this holds toilet paper as well. So, you know, whatever all the things are called. And then this back wall is so big and empty. So I still am gonna build shelves for it. I think 3 on each one because it's 10-foot ceilings. And then stain them a warm wood color is what I'm going for. And I don't necessarily need the storage, but I feel like the bathroom just needs it. It needs like that warmth. Oh, and then yeah, I got the towel hook. So I'll link all this stuff. A lot of, well, besides the sinks and the toilets, everything else is from Amazon. So these hooks, which I really like, the mirror, the light, the faucet, and the new toilet paper roll holder, all that stuff is from Amazon. And then let me show you my favorite part. It's not in this bathroom because the bathrooms are just a smidge different. So let me show you. All right, so this bathroom has a vent. The other bathroom doesn't. And this is like my favorite part. I love this. This is also from Amazon. And it's hard to see the design on camera. I guess you maybe can kind of see it, but I love the black and the contrast. And then I got this new step stool. So that's my favorite. I love this, like contrast. But then this little step stool, we just had a really old one with holes, plastic, like not cute. I found this on Amazon and I loved it, like the darker wood, and the sides are black. And I just thought it was so cute and still necessary for my little kids to be able to reach the sink. So we just have one of them because they use this bathroom the most to wash their hands, to go to the bathroom. So we just usually keep it in here anyway. So that is what our bathrooms look like. Here is our front office. I can't even back up far enough for you to see all the books. So these are all the books. We took them off this bookcase a while ago. And then I just pushed this bookcase in here, and I think I'm just going to bring like the pencils and all that kind of stuff and just set it on this bookcase instead of taking it downstairs. And then we'll keep trying to figure out what we're gonna do with this bookcase. It's a really good bookcase, we just don't need it anymore. So it's all right in here, kind of crowding the space as my house is lately, just kind of a mess with stuff everywhere and it's driving me crazy. Okay, so I got this room all cleaned up. I cleaned the floor and I think it's ready to go. We can move these chairs around as needed. They could even scoot further like up here against this wall so they can get back in that corner. And then I'll move this tomorrow and the plug that's over there. But I think it's all ready to go. I'm so excited to get these in because we have books everywhere and everything is everywhere because we haven't been able to put this room back together. And there will be no baseboard on this back wall because there'll be built-ins on the whole thing. And then this I have to see because it's a desk. So once they put them in, I have baseboard that I can fill that in, and then baseboard that will go behind the piano once I know where the bookcase comes out back in that corner. So then I can put all that stuff back in as well. But got this done today. Okay, so we finished homeschool today. I got this room cleaned out. I'm just sitting back here because sometimes I start to talk out there and my husband or my kids think I'm talking to them. So I'm just sitting back here talking. They still might be like, are you talking to us? Anyway, and so I got all those things done and a few other just random things in between and kind of relaxed a little bit, did some reading. But something else I wanted to do today, we just had our family pictures done last week. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen them. I posted them on there. So if you don't, it's just at Jackie Paulson over there. And it's, I think down in the description, it shows it if you're not sure how to spell my last name because it's tricky even for my mom to do it. So anyway, you can go look at them over there, but I was gonna order pictures for our wall. I have like 16 by 20, I think, for family pictures. And then we also use it for like school pictures, which they're way cuter than actual school pictures, right? Those things where you're just like, your face is all weird and get like one shot and it's so awkward and everything. I hated school pictures. And then especially if you have to do retakes, that's even worse. And so I love using our family pictures, and our photographer knows that we use them for pictures up on the wall. So my husband went through and picked the best headshots of our kids. She does some closer up ones and then she'll do a few further away. So he picked some of those. He crops them to 8 by 10 because then they'll upload correctly to like Sam's Club or wherever you're ordering photos and they won't be all wonky looking and stuff. So he did that. So I wanted to take care of that and get those ordered so we can switch them out before. I'm still trying to decide because our other wall has a whole bunch of the mixed tiles photos. So I'm like, do I want to worry about those and get those? I feel like we got more vertical pictures this year, whereas a lot of our mixed tiles ones from last year are horizontal, which doesn't matter, right? They're just magnets and stuff, but it means I just have to change the layout. I can't go with exactly what I already have on the wall because I have now some that are going to be vertical instead of all of them being horizontal. So I am going to do that today. And then I might clean out my pantry just a little bit. I've been kind of cleaning it as I go because we're getting low on food, you know, trying to run everything out. But I have a few huge bins that had like flour and sugar in them. And for flour, I had like 2 or 3, and some of them for different types of flour, but now most of those are empty. So I just want to wash everything out, dry it all out, and, you know, stack it, and it can go downstairs once it's all nice and clean. So I'm going to try to get to that as well. It's 3 o'clock right now, and so I'm going to try to do those few things, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. I probably should edit a little bit, but my youngest is going to be waking up pretty soon from her nap. She might already be awake. I think I heard her like squawking upstairs. So that's kind of what the plan is right now. So I'm going to go out, work on my computer for just a little bit, try to get those photos, at least the ones from Sam's Club ordered. and then I'll have to decide about the other ones and then try to get the pantry cleaned, maybe once she's awake, because I'll probably have a snack in between that. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, sorry with the background noise, I have kids going crazy, but I got pitchers ordered from Sam's Club. I did the mixed tiles ones too, so I got all that done. So that's checked off the list. And then I cleaned out all these containers. I still have a lot more in the pantry, but we're just gradually using stuff up. So I'm trying to keep on top of it as we go so I don't have so much to do at the very end. So I have a bunch of containers. Some of them are smaller, some are huge storage containers. So I'm just letting them all dry, and then I'll stack them up. The bigger ones will go downstairs. The smaller ones will go back in this pantry behind me, and we'll just leave them there. It's kind of a nice reset for everything, like get rid of everything, because some stuff is a little bit old, and just when we come back we can decide what we want to get more of. So it's been kind of nice to just clean everything out. So sorry. I have one kid dragging another kid that wants to be dragged across the floor. And so they're being kind of loud. It's a nice day, but they keep coming back inside instead of staying outside. So sorry if it's so loud. I feel like I'm screaming at you. But I gotta put dinner together, and then we'll see if there's other things we get done or if this will be it. All right, back in the homeschool room. I'm just gonna end the vlog here. It's almost 7 o'clock with dinner and everything. It was just always chaos, a little bit crazy, and try to relax a little bit before I go to bed, because I like to go to bed pretty early. But thanks for coming along with me on this, whatever it was, day in the life, get a few things done that we were able to do. Schoolwork, get this room cleaned. Don't worry, I'll be showing everything. I'll have a video of me organizing everything once we get the built-ins in here, and then like a homeschool room tour once everything's settled and stuff. So that is coming, but thanks for joining me. And if you enjoy these types of videos, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.